I did a stupid thing. All right. What is up, everybody? We are here for an advanced class with Samila. Thank you very much for letting me do this. Today, we're going to talk about I don't even know how to pronounce his name right. Volodymyr Zelenskyy.
Yes.
And he is the president of Ukraine. And today we'll be using material from ESLLibrary. I've been using ESLLibrary for about 5 years, and they're awesome. So there we go. And now I'm frozen. Can you hear me?
Yes.
But I'm frozen.
Yes.
There we go. I'm back. I need a new computer.
Yes.
All right. Here we go. I need a computer like yours is what I need. All right. So let's get started.
Okay. I don't know. Volodymyr Zelenskyy?
I think so.
Yes.
That's what we're going to call him. I don't know if that's right in Ukrainian, but that's what we're going to call him.
Okay. 1. What country is Volodymyr Zelenskyy from? He is from Ukraine.
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 Good.
Yes. What is Zelenskyy's job? He was an actor, and now he is a Ukrainian
politician,
Ukrainian politician,
mm-hmm.
and incumbent president of Ukraine.
Incumbent. And freedom fighter.
Yes. 3. What do you already know about this world leader?
World. Better. Yes. Yeah, that's good.
I know that he was elected.
Mm-hmm.
He was elected by the Servant of the People Party.
Servant of the People Party, that's what it's called. You've done some research. Yeah, you came prepared.
Yes.
I did not know. I didn't know the name of his party.
Yes, sure. The party has similar name. I don't know. Nome igual.
The same name.
The same name. The TV show.
So it has the same name as the TV show.
As the TV show. The party, which is named after the TV show, they participate in the comedy.
Okay, so the show that he participated in, the comedy show that he participated in, became the name of the party that he was elected by.
Yes.
Okay.
And the party defends being in favor of a liberal economy.
Okay. So a more European economy, probably, right? If it's a more liberal economy. I mean, I'm no economist, but that's what it seems to me. A more liberal economy is a more European style economy, right?
And 4.
And 4? Sorry. Yeah, gotcha.
Yes. And what do you want to know more about? About their political beliefs?
Or I think he identifies as he. So about his?
His.
Because unless you're talking about Ukrainians, the Ukrainians in general, or you're talking about Volodymyr.
No,
Volodymyr, not Volodymyr. Sorry, it's not Voldemort.
Volodymyr.
Volodymyr, yeah.
So about his
okay.
political beliefs.
Okay, good. So remember when we talked about advanced pronunciation here, what we're going to do is we're going to push that T sound just to the second one. So what do you want to? Well, wanna. So that's, yeah, wanna. Yes. But usually in something like this, we're probably not going to use the extremely informal wanna. We'll probably still say want to, but what we'll do is take off the first T and push that T sound to the second T. So instead of what do you want to, we say what do you want to?
Want to. What do you want to?
That's it. Yes. And that's the difference between want to, which is the normal pronunciation, and then we have wanna, which is extremely informal. So, I mean, you could say it depends on how, usually when it's something, like an assignment. Yeah. If it's an assignment, if it's a project, if it's something like that, usually we don't use that. I mean, it's possible. You could say, what do you want to know more about? What do you want to know more about? But I prefer, just because like when I teach IELTS or TOEFL prep classes, then I always tell them, it's better in those kinds of situations. I think it's better to use like want to instead of wanna, or those kinds of things. Like you say, depending on the context, depending on who you're talking to, or.
So what do you want to know more about?
Now the key is,
right.
The key is that the reason that we cut that T is to make it quicker, right? So if you say, what do you want to know more about? Yeah, then it takes out the reason, right? If you say, what do you want to, pause, know more about, that completely does away with the need, right? The whole reason that we have want to is to make it quicker. But if you pause too long, then it sounds strange too. So then it would be, what do you want to know more about? So want to know more about. Okay. One more time. Let's do it one more time.
What do you want to know more about?
Good. Okay.
Thanks.
Very, very nicey. Okay.
Match up as many words and meanings as you can. Check this exercise again after seeing the words in context on page 2. Okay. 1. Executive.
So this is one of those situations where it's almost like egg, like ovo. Egg, executive.
Similar example.
Like example, similar to. So if you say similar it's more formal. You say similar to. Yeah. Good. Similar to.
Executive. Executive. Right?
But that's not the stressed syllable. So I stressed it so that you would pronounce it right, but it's executive.
Executive. Letter C. A senior manager or decision maker in a company.
Senior.
A senior manager. Right?
Yep.
2. Studio.
So the ironic thing is we talk so often about how most of the time we have two vowels that come together for one sound, right? We have that in eat, we have that in juice. We have all of those words where two vowels come together with one sound. Here we have two vowels with two different sounds. Studio. Yep.
Studio. Letter G. Yes.
My G is terribly ugly.
A place where media is recorded.
So remember,
recorded.
If the original verb ends with D or T, that's when we have id at the end, but no other times.
Recorded. 3. Oh my God. Satire.
Close. Satire. Satire.
Satire.
So what do you know what this word means?
Tire?
Do you know what that is? Tire?
I don't know.
Tire is the rubber thing on a car. Right? The rubber thing that turns.
Tire. The black thing?
The black thing, yes. The black rubber thing on the car. Very good. That's a tire. So it's the same pronunciation. Tire with sa in front. So satire.
Satire. Good. Satire.
Except the stress syllable is sa. So satire.
Satire.
Not satire, but satire.
Satire.
There you go.
Letter J.
J. Oh, that's ugly too. Okay.
The use of humor. The use of humor and exaggeration.
Close. It's eggs again. Exaggeration.
Okay. Humor and exaggeration.
So let's do it. Let's do the practice way. So let's go shun.
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 Ration.
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 Duration.
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 Exag.
Exaggeration. Exaggeration.
That's it. Now try the whole sentence.
The use of humor and exaggeration.
Good. Nice.
To criticize a person or situation.
Like mastigar.
Situation. Situation.
Okay.
4. Ranked. Letter A.
A.
Along opinionated.
Close. Opinionated.
Along opinionated speech that criticizes someone.
So criticizes. 4 syllables. Criticizes.
Criticizes.
Good.
Someone or something.
Good. Very nice.
5. Corruption. Letter 5. Letter B. Dishonest.
Dishonesty. So we have dishonest. Dishonest is the adjective. He is dishonest. She is dishonest. Dishonesty is the noun. You shouldn't have dishonesty, or you shouldn't use dishonesty or whatever. So dishonesty is the noun, where dishonest is the adjective.
Dishonesty. 6. Scandal. Letter V. An event. D.
Okay, I understood V.
D.
Okay.
An event or action that injures or shocks the public.
Public.
The public.
Good.
7. Tension. Letter H. A state of underlying,
Close.
underlying,
Lying. Yeah.
lying,
Mhm.
a state of underlying stress and danger.
Anger.
Anger and
Anger. Yeah. Like you're angry, so it's anger.
Anger.
Like an angry bear. Grr.
Anger.
That's what bears do. I don't know if you know that, but that's what bears do. They go grr.
8. MS. Letter E. To acquire or gather.
Gather.
Gather
Uh-huh.
a lot of something.
Okay.
9. Stand up. 2. Letter F. To face someone or something with courage.
Courage.
With courage. 10. Reputation.
When is our never.
Reputation. Letter I. The opinion that people have of someone or something.
All right.
Something.
Yeah.
That's it.
Very nice. Very nice. Well done.
Okay.
Now the meat.
Yes. Following a successful career.
Okay, so let's talk real quick about something that I call these irregular double consonants. So we had, let's actually look at that. We had up here, let me see, there was a double G. Where was that? Exaggeration. Okay, so exaggeration is not an irregular double consonant because we pronounced it the same way, the two G's. Exaggeration. Okay, so both of those G's have the same sound. Do you agree? Exaggeration. Okay.
Exaggeration.
So that's how most double consonants work. Most double consonants have the same sound twice, or just carried on, or just one time, depending on the situation. But when we have double consonants like this, and like this, in these situations, we have one consonant that has one sound. Actually, let's do this. We have one consonant with one sound.
The other,
exactly. The other has a different sound. So in this case, the first C has a K sound. The second C has an S sound. And it's that same way with the second word. The first C has a K sound. The second C has an S sound. So in that case, I put, so we have the A like apple.
ACES.
Okay, so the difference in these two words, though, is that the stress syllable is the second one in the first word and the first one in the second word. So let's repeat. Success. Access. Okay, so notice two different sounds. Success, access. Access. Okay, and then in this one, we have
suggest.
Yeah, that's it. Good. Very good. So the first sound is G. The second sound is J, like J. So we have that same thing happening where the first one, G, the second one, J, like just, like just, the word just, right? So just. So then we have suggest. So these are what I call irregular double consonants. Exaggeration is normal. It has the same sound, and sometimes some people say exaggeration, almost like it's twice, and some people just say it once, exaggeration, like it's only one sound. So it can be either one. But with these, especially these three, I think in my experience, these three are probably the most common situations where we have an irregular double consonant.
Okay. So following a successful,
that's it, good,
career as an actor and entertainment executive.
Close. Entertainment. No,
and
enter like go in. Enter, entertainment.
And entertainment.
Like
entertainment.
Table.
Entertainment.
So that time you said entertain, I heard an R. So entertainment. So let's do the same thing. Meant. Tainment. Entertainment. Oh, that time you changed it after we did. Yes. So
entertainment.
There you go. Entertainment executive.
Entertainment executive.
Executive. Good.
Entertainment executive.
Good. Better.
Okay. Volodymyr Zelenskyy became the president of Ukraine. President of Ukraine on May 20, 2019.
So just remember, usually in American English, we usually say May 20th. We usually use the ordinal for the dates, May 20th, 2019.
May 20th, 2019. Right?
Yep.
During his first 2 years in office, Zelensky's
office. Yeah, so two clear and distinct separate syllables. Office.
Zelenskyy, domestic.
So Zelensky's domestic.
Zelensky's domestic policies.
Policies. Sees, like sees. He sees policies.
Domestic policies.
Sees, good, yeah.
Policies focused.
Good. That's one of the hardest words for Brazilians. Nice job.
Focused on unifying the country, fighting corruption, improving the economy, and improving. I'm improving my English now.
Yes, you are. Good.
Yes, improving the economy and responding to the COVID-19 pandemic. Zelenskyy was born on January 25th, 1978 in
Kryvyi? I guess. Your guess is as good as mine.
Kryvyi, Ukraine, which was the part of the
which was then
part of the USSR.
So this is something that we put, which was then part of the USSR, meaning at that time it was part of the USSR. Then at the time that he was born is what that means when it says was then part of the USSR.
Then part of the USSR. His parents were Jewish, and he grew up speaking Russian. He also became fluent
Became.
Sorry, he also
Oh,
became.
be careful, not W, not also. He also.
He also became fluent in Ukrainian and English. As a child,
As
he
a
spent
child, yeah.
As a child, he spent 4 years in Mongolia.
Mongolia. Good.
Before returning to his
when is our never
returning to his homeland to go to school. Zelenskyy earned a law degree.
Hey, look at that. You're a lawyer.
Yes. A law degree from the Kyiv National.
Most people are saying Kyiv now. We used to say Kiev. I heard one person this on the news say Kiev, but everybody's saying Kyiv, so I think Kyiv is correct.
Kyiv. From the Kyiv National University.
Economic
University.
Good.
Where he also active.
Where he, don't forget the W, was.
Where he was also active in the theater.
Good, yeah.
His theater group, Kvartal.
Yeah, something like that. It's Russian, so. Or Ukrainian, sorry.
Yes. In Kvartal, 95. Order, 95. Enjoyed success.
Yeah,
Enjoyed success on television.
But remember, success, the stress syllable is the second one, not the first. So success.
Enjoyed success on television and soon established its own entertainment studio.
Entertainment's already better. That's already better.
Entertainment studio.
And studio. Yeah.
Studio. In 2011, Zelenskyy became the general producer of Inter TV, Ukrainian television channel. Ukrainian television channel. He also began to appear in feature films.
Very good.
Okay. In 2019.
What? 20 what?
Sorry, 2015. 19, no. In 2015, Zelenskyy produced.
Perfect.
Zelenskyy produced and starred in Servant of the People.
Servant.
In Servant of the People, a political satire.
Close. Satire. Yeah.
Close.
Very close. Very, very close.
In this popular. In this
no, not popular.
Popular. In this
like
popular,
soda. Remember, so we have soda and we have popular.
In this popular TV series.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like series.
You don't like series? No?
TV series. Zelenskyy plays a history teacher who is unexpectedly elected. Okay. Elected.
Mm-hmm.
President after a rant about government corruption goes viral.
Okay, so A rant about. So Canadian English, they say about, but we in American English we say about government corruption.
About government corruption.
Goes viral. Viral.
Goes viral.
Mm-hmm.
Viral. In March 2018, employees.
18.
2018 employees at Cavarto.
Okay.
95 studio registered. I don't know.
Registered
servant of the people has an official.
Not has, as
an official political party in Ukraine. That December, Zelensky announced that he was running for president, and he quickly became a front runner. He went on to win the presidential election with 73% of the vote.
Okay, vote. Good. So why? So why is this one announced? And this one is unexpected. So why is this one announced with a T sound and this one is unexpected with an id at the end?
Because the first, the regular word
doesn't, because it's
doesn't,
a word, right?
Yes, a word doesn't finish.
Doesn't end.
Doesn't end. Doesn't end but
with a D or T sound, right?
D or T, but other letter.
But a different letter. Yeah, another letter, or a different
yes.
letter. Yes, good. That's it. Exactly. So because this one ends with the T, then it has that extra syllable. Expected.
Sound D.
Exactly. So it ends with the T sound and then it has the id after, where this one ends with the C, S sound actually. And so it doesn't have that extra id. It's just announced. Good.
Okay. In 2019, Zelensky was involved
in
a political scandal when an America, oh my God, whistleblower.
Yeah, whistleblower. Good. Yeah, good.
Accused U.S. President Donald Trump of asking Ukraine for political favors in exchange for military aid.
Yep.
Aid. Zelensky's public approval Zelensky's public approval began to decline during the pandemic. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile,
tensions with Russia worsened
good.
as Russian President Vladimir Putin grew more concerned about Ukraine's interest in joining NATO, and the European Union.
European
Union.
So interest is interesting because it's written as though it were interest, right? But it's one of those words where we cut out the middle syllable. Interest. And the same thing when we have interesting, it's written as though it's interesting, but we actually pronounce it interesting.
Okay, interesting.
Yep, and here interest.
Interest in join. Sorry.
In joining. No, that's okay.
In joining NATO, and the European Union.
European
Union. Okay. Toward the end of 2021, Russia began to amass troops along the along the Russia-Ukraine border. Russia-Ukraine border, and critics feared Zelensky was too inexperienced to stand up to Putin. On February 24th, 2022, Russia attacked. Russia attacked Ukraine in a full-scale invasion. The Ukrainian arm
would be, but right? This is your arm.
Army refused to stand up.
When is our
Never. Refused to stand down. And the fierce fighting followed. Despite offers of help to escape the war zone, Zelensky remained in
Kyiv. Everybody's saying Kyiv now, so yeah, that's what I'm saying too.
Remained in Kyiv and encouraged.
Good.
Encouraged his people to defend their country. Zelensky's speeches to his people. Zelensky's speeches to his people began trending around the world, and Ukraine's president instantly achieved a new reputation as a brave wartime leader, committed to freedom and democracy.
Very good. Okay. There you go. That's going to be it for today. Don't forget to come back where we will continue with this lesson. Nice job. Well done.
Nice job.
Very good.
Thanks.
All right. So I will see you next week then, right?
Yes.
Next week. All right. We'll be back next week. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends and come back and see us again.